Hi everyone, it's Lex and welcome back to another video. Today is a book review video. I'm going to be giving my opinion and review on Ali Hazelhood Check and Mate. I was very excited about this book. I'm a huge chess player and I love to play it all the time. So I was like, ooh, a romance with chess. So I was super excited about it. I had a lot of high hopes for it. And I was not necessarily disappointed, but I was a little bit let down with some of the story. I thought a lot of the things where she was talking about chess and the different gambits and strategies people use, I thought that was amazing. She had some really great characters. One of my personal favorites, I really liked his name. He was Oz in the book. I loved Oz, and I also liked Nolan. I thought he was a really just great, well done character. I loved how she described him when he was playing the game, and just sometimes I wish that his POV would have been in the book, so I would have loved to think, or not think, excuse me, I would have loved to see how he was thinking when he was playing the games, because he was just really smart, really intuitive. I really liked that about that character. As for the main character, Mallory Greenleaf, I did not hate her. I definitely related to her on some things, but she was that character that I'm like, I just kind of like want to shake you. I'm like, why are you doing this? But again, I understood like she is not a lot, but she is younger than me. So I was like, okay, I need to understand like this is also for people who are this age. It's a YA debut. So I also try to keep that in mind while I was reading this, that when you're in your teenage years, you're trying to figure things out. And so that's obviously what this character was struggling with, and her love of chess, but also having the pressure from hiding it from her family because of her dad, which you will, if you read the book, you kind of understand why that's such a big issue for her. But you do see her grow a lot, and especially throughout the book, you start seeing her and her mind just like, you see her, what's the right word? Not develop, but you see that her changing things. And so she starts realizing, oh, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to do. So I thought that was really great. One of the characters I really actually was interested in, who was not much in the book, was her best friend. Her name's Easton. She's about in the first 5 chapters, and then she goes off to Colorado for college. So I was really bummed that she left, but she kind of sort of stayed in the book. She was brought up a couple times when Mallory was missing her friend, but you didn't really hear anything about Easton. All you saw was Mallory's POV from Easton posting pictures on her Instagram. And then at the end of the book, Easton comes back in for about like the last 5 chapters, which wasn't horrible. I just kind of wish there was more about her, because I think Easton was like a really good voice of reason for Mallory in the story. I, however, did not like the ending that much, because it was so like, everything that was happening in this book, I'm like, oh, this is going to be such a great ending. And then the ending was very anticlimactic. I mean, you get one chapter, and it's at the end of the chapter of them somewhat making up. And then the very last chapter is of one of the news reporters' articles talking about Mallory and Nolan. So I didn't hate that, but I was kind of like, I wish I would have got a little bit more of a better ending, more of like a comfort ending, and I don't feel like that's really what you got in this book. But again, that's sometimes what happens when you read romance. I know I've had plenty of books when I am like, well, that ending was bad, and I don't think this one was bad. I just don't think it was great, and I felt like it could have been better. But I'm curious to see what you guys think, so let me know in the comments, and I look forward to doing another review soon. Bye, guys.